listening to the music.
I was
Hello.
bebopping. Let me do it again.
Hi guys,
Hi.
live from the Nugget.
Is this how we do it?
I think so.
It's my first
I
time
don't
here.
know. Yeah, it's hard.
All she did was ride around in the car all day.
I had to deal with Knoxville traffic.
You didn't deal with it.
You're right. I pretty much played games. Game time engaged.
See, you were whack-a-moling on your phone.
Y'all,
And I was bobbing and weaving.
Nashville, Knoxville, you need to do better. Go back to driver's ed. Assured clear distance. Assured clear distance.
That's overrated.
And if someone puts on the brake lights in front of you, for the love of everything holy, take your foot off the gas. Hi guys, welcome back to another week of Homestead Hangout. You're with White Rock Homestead.
But I run diesel. I don't have gas pedal. It's diesel pedal.
Y'all, I don't even know. Welcome. If it's one of your first times here, we don't do roll calls. We do shout outs when we see them as we get them, but we want to make sure this time is dedicated to all y'all to ask questions. So we ask that everyone throw up their blue hearts or pink hands and say hello to everybody in the chat and just do a blanket hello. That way everyone can ask any questions or whatnot. And yeah, we got.
There's a whole lot of hellos in here too.
There is.
And I see a lot of y'all are coming over from Johnny and Christine, and we'll just start it off with y'all send them thoughts and prayers to them because they are
They're not
feeling
feeling well.
horrible.
Hi, Mama B.
Stop it. Stop it.
He's been on whack-a-mole here.
I'm gonna get all these bugs, or the winter will, one of the two.
Until we open the door
Yeah.
again. Yeah, there's that.
I'm ready. Let them come.
He just bounced it.
It was an earthquake.
Goodness, y'all.
Oh, she's watching in the back. Hi, Stella.
Hi, Miss Stella.
Yeah, Ollie's got it. Knoxville, home of the bumper car.
I tell you what, holy wow. Yeah, no. I think I made the comment. Well, I did it twice today, y'all. Twice. Downtown Knoxville. No. You couldn't give me a house in the city limits of Knoxville. I would not stay there. I will sell it. Let me win it. I'll sell it, and then I'll go buy more land in Arkansas. Yeah, no. It just reiterates to us that we are not city people. Bless your heart if you are. We are not. No. Give me fields, cows, goats, chickens, and all that. And
we're getting the pocket.
Yeah.
The pocket treatment. We're going to have to yell real loud.
Nice. That's okay. I've been there, done that. But yeah, welcome guys into another week.
Nanny Tam says, hey, I'm listening on the TV, phone on charger, laundry. She's overachieving. She's doing all these things.
It's what we do.
Jeez.
You just fail to notice.
I got it, Joey. I got it. Because I'm wearing my Joe Fix It For You hat, so I can do it all today.
Hi, Dawn. I did see Jason and Kirsten here, too.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly would take Michigan over Knoxville, y'all.
Although I was just talking about Jason and Sizzle, or Clarissa and Sizzle earlier.
Oh, really?
I was.
Yeah? Not to me?
No.
No.
To Kirsten.
Oh, that's right. You were on the phone with Kirsten.
Because the Renfen is this weekend.
Yes. You know, we've said it in the past, but for some reason, all 7 of our kids, we may not hear from them for a week or two, and then all of a sudden they all decide to call or visit on one day. And it's so awesome. But we're sitting here managing, phone calls and messages between 7 kids. But we did have a visitor show up last night.
Yeah. He's still here lurking, guys, because he's like, I don't want to be on the live. I'm going to play my games.
Yeah.
So,
Cameron?
Oh, he's
I
hitting
know.
the sauce. That's why.
Get
He's
over
like,
here, Cam. Say hi. Say hi to the good people. Come on. Come on.
So, but our son Cameron did come down. If you guys remember back during last year Christmas, they came to Arkansas, and he decided he was going to take a trip with some friends, and it didn't work out. And he's like, I already have the week off. I'm coming down to hang out. So got here yesterday, and we got to hang out today. Did a little bit of work, not too much, enough to sweat. And we were like, there's enough of that. I'm done.
Yeah, and y'all, I tell you, the Nugget, it continues to impress because I was able to put the table down. We have a bed made up for Cameron, and yeah, it works out fine. Our 17-foot Nugget is working out just fine. What'd you buy? Oh, missed.
Yeah. They're 2 away from 1,500.
Let's get Michigan Life
Get
there.
it, guys.
If you are not a subscriber to Michigan Life above the 45th parallel, pop on over there. If one of our lovely mods would like to drop that, drop that link. Let's get it. Come on, 2 away, really? If we can't do that in the White Rock Nation, goodness.
What up, Brian?
Goodness. Yeah. Hi, Brian.
There's Liam.
It's Liam. Hi, Liam.
We've been seeing you, brother. Don't worry. Sir Paul Honeyman is in the house, y'all.
Hi, Paul.
Yeah,
and then Kirsten called. So quite a conversation with Kirsten. So much fun and exciting things for all of our kids. Kirsten and them are getting the keys soon to their new place, and they're really excited about that. And also heard from Zach today, and they're closing on their house next week, and they'll be getting the keys to that. So just exciting stuff for all of the kids. And of course, Jenna Bug's also in Tennessee.
Yeah.
We haven't seen her yet though, but I watched her on 360 her whole drive over. And y'all, she is my daughter. Bless her heart. She left out yesterday for the long drive over here, right? Renfest. She didn't get very far, but she got far enough, and she was so proud of herself that she remembered the 4 things that I asked her to grab and bring back to Tennessee, right? She stops to fill up for gas. She's in a wedding this weekend here in Gatlinburg, right? She'd already left. She forgot her bridesmaid's dress. And she had to drive back to the Ridge and get her bridesmaid's dress. So she was a little late getting in, and
not a shocker.
Not a shocker. But she got in today, and the wedding is tomorrow.
Oh, by the way, I bet he's not sweating his.
Yeah. And so she's
not liking it.
No, going outside.
Oh, and it goes down better in the hot.
Oh.
And
were you able to get the AC on the Nugget working? Oh yeah, it's cranking right now.
Here. That's why we thought about doing it outside tonight.
Yeah, we were going to, but the Nugget, that side of the Nugget faces the evening sun, and it's miserable. So if y'all watched that last video, I'm sure that's why she's asking. Yeah, we got everything up and everything's working in the Nugget. Perfect.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Jonesy. And Resourceful Living Homestead. Hi. Welcome.
Wow. Hello.
Welcome. Of course, we're saying hi to Eric and Tina over at Rainy Ridge. Hi, guys. And
we know them people.
And guys, this is so exciting because we did leave a camera with Aunt Swami.
Right? See, all know. Except for he don't even like my beer. He's got to have the sugary stuff.
Aunt Swami's shed is soon to be delivered over next week sometime?
Yeah, she's got to make I don't know. She probably made the call today. I know she was going to plan on it, but talked to her last night. They were wanting to deliver it this week, but she's not quite ready for that. There's some other things she still has to prep. So she was calling them to get it pushed back a little bit. So we'll have to see what their schedule's like.
Yeah, and what their dates are. But I'm really proud of Jake and Jenna and Swami, because they've, even with us not being there, they've all been working together to finish Aunt Swami's site. Jake's been running the tractor. Swami and Jenna were pulling logs. And Jake was the other call today. And just it's so great to hear all the kids' voices and talk to Swami. And there's some bad news from the Ridge. We're going to save it till half of the hour. Nothing we can do about it here now. So it is what it is, but we'll share that around half of the hour.
Yeah.
And
Kyler says he can't wait to see us next weekend when we're coming to do the greenhouse. He'll be there. We'll be excited, buddy.
Yeah. So that is the nephew, which I remember when he was born. I remember when Deb's sister was pregnant with him. But we are going up to help my friend Deb on a greenhouse project. I shared a little bit about it, I think last week, but that's coming up soon. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah. Joe Jacobson says, hey to everybody. He's not tagging everybody because he knows he'll miss someone.
Right.
So he just did a, hey, everybody.
And that's good enough.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
And there's Arlene Leslie. So say everyone else too had to stop and listen to you guys before we start electric on their new shed. Wow. Congratulations.
Nice. Congrats.
Don't touch both wires at the same time if they're hot.
No. Speaking of
or
which,
do it. It'll be fun.
So as Jason's been clearing land here at my dad's, there's a beautiful spot, y'all, where I'm like, oh, that is total.
You know how she does. Guys, I'm just clearing so that the property looks good. And, well, we've seen how that's went the last 2 times I've done it.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, maybe we should do a shed to house conversion, because we don't know how long we're going to be here. I'll give an update on Dad here soon. But I'm thinking for winter time, even though it's Tennessee, it's not going to get like Michigan winter. I'm thinking maybe we'll do a shed to house conversion. So I get to looking in, because I'm like, shed prices here are really cheap compared to like Arkansas. And did you know shed to house conversions are illegal? Illegal. Not that they're just not allowed. They're illegal in Tennessee. Who knew? Although tiny houses are legal, as long as they're under 400 square foot and on a permanent foundation. But probably not going to happen, because
we have enough to do.
Yeah.
And I mean, it doesn't matter where we go.
My brain doesn't stop. It doesn't. It's always like.
I better stop that thought process, because.
Kind of did our pocketbooks.
Yeah.
Although I will win the lottery, 86 million. I had a dream, saw the check, had my name on the check. You know those big old fat checks they give you when you win the lottery. I dreamt it. 86 million. I'll win someday. Then we'll do a lot of giveaways. I know. We do play on occasion, but yeah.
Kyler said they lived in Knoxville for over 5. No.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, it is beautiful, and we are going to do some things in the city coming up as soon as we haven't had a really good chance to like do anything really, really fun in Knoxville, because this week alone, my dad had 3 appointments. And so between taking care of him and taking care of appointments, didn't leave a lot of time for leisure. So the one thing I'm most excited about is we can actually
Hi, Charlotte.
We can actually go kayaking through the city at dusk and watch the sunset. So I am really excited about that. That's something we're gonna do.
Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, we got another Michigander.
Claire Hair. Hi. How are you? Is it her? Here? Her? Well, it was so funny. At my dad's doctor's appointment yesterday.
There's some crazy cool folks.
Hi, Lauren and Joel.
It's coming after me again. I'm gonna get it.
Glad I wasn't leaned in for a kiss. One of the doctors.
Yeah, I'm going for the bug. I
missed it. Yeah, no. I was greeting her, and exchanging pleasantries. And she's like, I love your accent. Where are you from? And I'm like, Arkansas. And I'm like, I don't have an accent. I don't. I didn't think I did, but she picked up on it right away. But I certainly don't think it's a melting pot, because I still say things and people are like, "Oh, you're from Ohio," and then I am around family and they're like, "Oh yeah, she's Tennessee." But then somebody who sees me and they're like, "Arkansas, I can see it," and I'm like, I have no idea. I know it's a little bug. You missed.
I'm gonna get it for the end of the show. Wow, there's Bob and Donna, and they had a traffic jam on the ridge today. Two
Really?
tractors, a hay wagon, a loose cow, and 4 deer waiting at the deer crossing.
Oh, guys,
we're missing all the fun.
We miss you, and we miss the ridge. We really do. I've had a couple tearful moments.
Oh, we understand, Johnny. Hopefully you and
Missing home.
Christine get feeling better.
Yeah.
I'm probably way behind.
I'm sure you are, but you know, it is what it is. It looks like you are behind. So I'll give a quick update on Dad while he's getting caught up. So this week we had appointments with urology, infection control, and cardiology. So we started off the week with urology, and they were able to remove the temporary stent and gave him a really good prognosis on the urology side. And they did a UA. My feelings would
Well,
be
hopefully
so...
nobody's hurting Cass' feelings.
Don't hurt my friend Cat. Tag her. Everyone say hi to Tag. Cat. And so they also did a UA, which is a urinalysis, and we found out at his Wednesday appointment with infection control that the UA was negative. So he is clear of the candida that was causing the sepsis. That is all really, really amazing, wonderful news. So had that. Infection control actually released us. So no follow-up needed with infection control. So thank you. Prayers answered for that. And then today we had his cardiology appointment, not the second opinion, but the original cardiologist. And you know, we did let them know that we were seeking a second opinion. And,
thank you, Rainey.
They were a little taken aback, but they understood and reiterated the complexity of
That's fair.
the seriousness of his condition. So but I went in and because y'all, I go down in the mornings, I do full sets of vitals, I do meds, I do everything just as if I was working again. And blood sugar's coming down, heart rates are looking good, everything's looking good from my standpoint. So so basically keep doing what we're doing with cardiology, and then next week we go for his second opinion, and we're hoping for good things. We're hoping for some form of surgical intervention, and so keep the prayers coming, and we do appreciate it. He's on a mission, y'all.
Wow, I can't do nothing else. I'm scrolling too far getting over there.
I've been looking at carports, Joe, on the marketplace.
That's Sean.
Or Sean. Sorry, you were clicking fast.
Clarissa says, "Don't forget her when you win."
Of course I wouldn't.
But
not at all.
We have actually thought about that with this whole little spot right here.
I thought about it,
just to prep for winter. And
I mean, it's Tennessee. It's not like it's gonna get
440. I don't think I'd play with. I mean, 220s kind of pushing my limit of playing with that live, but 440 I'm definitely out.
Yeah, no, nope, not gonna do that.
Uh,
Tim is in with Ridge Life. He's
Tennessee,
asking about Tennessee. So of course Tim's asking how we're liking Tennessee. For me, it's just coming home. I think the thing that makes me the most sad about being here is seeing the growth. I know that sounds awful, y'all, but because I'm not a city person, but seeing the growth. Knoxville is definitely growing and encompassing this area, and but I love it. And everywhere we go, we love it.
Hi,
And,
Punky.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Gabby. See?
I mean, I
Alright.
guess there's Gabby and Sam too. But hi, Punky.
Hi there, sweetheart.
Look, Cass says you sound more from the north than you do the south. Just very slight southern comes out once in a while.
Yeah. Now, if I spend like a full weekend with
Right?
my
I'm gonna get these little
aunt
naps.
and uncle, it's really
coming at
strong.
me again.
So, yeah. When did we do? Have we told them about? We haven't. Are we gonna spill the?
Punky said hi to you first.
Hi, Punky, sweetheart. Because I haven't done that video yet.
What video?
Do we share it? Don't we? Oh,
Yeah. Why
share
not?
it? Why not?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Just calm. Let's go do some comments.
Okay, let's do some comments. Sure. Let me get right on that.
All right. Yes, Kath, we're excited about any good news with Pops. Trying to get through here, guys. Oh, Beverly Moffett, for sure. Prayers work, guys.
They do?
They are proven day in and day out that not even just for us and the ones that we ask for, but we're watching others that are. Did you get a video? I seen the comment earlier. I think Dana said they sent you a video from her daughter.
Yes.
Okay.
I did. Y'all, I am.
Oh, here,
so
Amy,
far.
just take it. What? Nope, I got more bugs. You can't. I gotta have
I
it
am
back.
so far behind in everything YouTube, so I do apologize. That includes messengers, Facebooks.
We got royalty in the house.
All of it. It's just. Oh, I love her. I just.
Oh, there's Brother Tim's comment. I finally got down there 9 hours later.
But yeah, I'm really behind, guys. And y'all are so understanding because you know why I'm here, and so I'm short of taking the time to like edit the videos. I'm with my dad, so
Bubbles in a shallow pie tin and that fly swatter will do wonders. Do we have a pie tin?
I did not bring one. Speaking of things I asked for that Jenna can bring to us, I'm trying, folks, but I can't live without my cast iron. Raise your hand if you cannot live without your cast iron too, guys. Throw up a hand, because I'm telling you what, every time I make something, I went with the lightest product for the Nugget, right? Well, it's got a nonstick coating. Some of y'all may like that. I don't. Every time I cook in it, I'm like, woo, toxins, you know, off gassing. But yeah, so raise your hand if you're like me. Jenna is bringing me one of my cast iron skillets. My mid-size, my most used mid-size. I'm sorry, baby, but we have to find a place. I can't.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't know why you didn't apologize. And I told you to bring them from the get-go. You're the one that was like, it needs to be lighter. We're not going to bring them. And I knew you'd regret it, but I am not allowed as a husband that gets fed very well by his wife to say, I told you so, without witnesses.
Yeah,
so
there's that.
There's witnesses.
No, when we traveled in the fifth wheel, I had all my cast iron, because I don't know if y'all remember, you might have to go back and find the fifth wheel stuff, videos, but I had this Hobby Lobby attached to the wall ladder type thing, and I had hooks on it, and so I had my whole entire collection of cast iron. But the fifth wheel was a little bit more stout. Of course, I had to move them and take them down during transport, but yeah. Congrats, Jennifer Ocean Homestead member for 4 months.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you got I think the birthday was already happening in their anniversary, but happy birthday to Joey. Joe Fix It For You.
Yeah.
And anniversary
Happy birthday
to Jesse and Lisa. Lazy days ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What's Christy about to say? I always hated seeing the city taken over in places Not longer safe when I went back to visit my parents. Yeah.
Although, now, anyone that knows us and knows my husband will understand this, right? So my dad and him went and picked up a new zero turn, right? And so he's been mowing, like that's his safe place. That's his thought place. That's his everything place, right? I'm sitting down here and I'm like, where's my husband? I don't hear the mower, and we're talking a long time, right?
Well,
and I told my dad and stepmom, I'm like, it was a long time. I'm like, I bet somebody stopped. And then enough, he finally comes back down. Tell him who you met, babe.
the neighbor. He owns the land all the way around us.
Yeah.
Nice
And
guy.
and
Nope. I'm not bringing that into fruition. I shouldn't even told you about it to begin with.
they have goats.
Nope. Stop. Don't-
Chickens.
Oh my gosh. I opened my big mouth.
Yeah, Jason.
They've got cows and the donkey that we love. And,
That's the donkey owner.
Yeah.
Y'all hear the donkey sometimes.
you know, he raises it just basically to feed his family. They got goats just because his wife wanted goats. And, well, we all know how that works.
And it was kind of funny because, of course, they're talking about YouTube, and the guy's like, oh, I think I've seen some of your stuff.
Yeah.
You looked familiar.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
Tim's asking, how's the Nugget treating us?
You know what? I love the Nugget. I truly do. It's tight, but it's kind of a problem-solving thing because for weekend getaways, it's amazing, but for long-term living, it's tight. So I actually did some rearranging. If you guys can't see,
There might have to be upgrades for it to come to Alaska. Just saying.
just saying.
And
yeah,
upgrades to me, and
for
then
sure.
this Nugget won't go. I don't think it'd make it.
Yeah, I think it would. But rearranging, kind of feeling out how we're doing living in it full time.
Ryan's there too. I knew he was lurking and sneaking
know.
in there.
She helps me keep my sanity every single day. Jess helps me keep my sanity. And I hope that I help her keep hers sometimes too.
I need to mount him from her.
Yeah. But the Nugget's doing great. It truly is. It's tight. Not gonna lie. It's very tight. But I think I actually spent the afternoon yesterday making some more modifications, moving some things around. Discussed with him some other structural modifications that I think would benefit us.
Hold on. Well, when I put those up, it blocks half your face.
I don't mind.
We're gonna make you a booster seat.
I don't mind. It covers my double chin.
They had Amy and them did a 4-hour live on Tuesday. Holy.
Wow.
Well, good job. Good work. Sorry we missed it.
Yeah.
But
So what happened on the Little Ridge? We got 1 minute to go. But we're getting there. It's really distressing. I can't describe how sad it makes me, but it's part of it. We knew leaving the ridge there would be things that would be out of our control and nothing that we could do while we're here. So how long do you think it'll take to make the greenhouse? Well, considering that your Aunt Deb only has 3 days off, we have 3 days to build it, son. So that's what we got. We're gonna build an underground greenhouse, guys.
Teflon makes the brain gooder.
No, Tim.
Kath,
no.
that is true. She's talking about a lot of RVers switching. Weight wise, that was really the main. But
yeah,
no, with us not traveling all the time,
it was fine for like weekends and things like that.
I haven't seen
really
Brother Bobby on here in a while. There he is.
Hi. So it is 7:30. I told y'all I would share. So Aunt Swami called the other night. What was it? Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. So when we had about 23 chickens when we left. 22 hens and 1 rooster. Something decided to come in and massacre all but 3. 3.
Youch.
All of my ices that we raised from chicks, all of the Rhode Island Reds we raised from chicks, and Roo, our rooster. He went down fighting because he was, for lack of better words, was mutilated pretty heavily. So y'all, the ridge has 3 chickens left. They have gone every night.
Thank you, Diana Lee. Sent us
Thank
$2
you.
super
Hi,
sticker.
sweetheart.
It disappeared from the comments, so I had to go back to the.
I'm really sad because the chickens that we had on the ridge, once the Freedom Rangers all were done and expired, those were all ones that we raised from chicks. And the goats are all fine. They're not messing with the goats, but the three remaining chickens have started bedding in with the goats. We have an automatic chicken door. Y'all, if you go back to the chicken coop build, I even shot up because we enclosed the chicken. It's a hard coop, right? It's not like it's a cattle panel coop, right? It's a hard wood side, wood floor, wood roof, tin roof, the whole shebang, right? And then the eaves of it, we hardware cloth. But then I also went in and I shot nails leading up to the hardware cloth. So nothing could have gotten through there. We have an automatic chicken door. It's intact. It's working.
Well, but they did say that they found that the little track that it rides in, because it slides open sideways and then goes in like this, and it rides in the little groove in the bottom, will get full crap, dirt, rocks, whatever from the chickens going in and out. And there is a lot of times that track gets clogged up. So with them not knowing, and it's something that we didn't really say right off the bat, because we just automatically did it. Yeah. So we're discovering that there's things that we did automatic as autopilot that we didn't explain, and it's fine. I mean, it
is what it is.
We have full intentions and understanding that next to the goats and the rabbits, because, I mean, unless they just straight starve them for multiple days, nothing's really going to mess with them.
I really didn't think anything would get into the chicken run. Like, short of Bandit, there's not been anything
right
in the chicken run.
But there's a lot less activity going on. Like, we're not out there daily doing things. Yeah. It is. I know it's upsetting.
I tried not to cry when she told me. Like, I just kept like telling myself, "It's okay, Tara. We knew." Yeah. We knew we'd be away.
So that was something between that and the garden, which the garden was kind of dying off anyways, as we were leaving, and we were just like, it is what it is. We're not going to be there. We're not going to be upset. I mean, it's disheartening, but there's only certain things we can control, guys. And that's one of them is us not being there. And we can't expect others to run it the exact way that we would, because we're the ones that have created that lifestyle. We're the ones that studied, we learned, we practiced, we did all those things, and they didn't. They're learning, but they're at those beginning stages. So, but moving on a little bit.
Yes.
That must be
Eric and Missy.
And I'm sure it's got to be Missy, because look, she said it finally made sourdough, and I'm sure Eric ain't making sourdough in that truck for a week. So
this is true. This is true.
Made garlic knots. Came out amazing. Awesome.
I miss you guys. We
there's my battle buddy Mike from and Mr. MT Homestead from Sergeant's Talk TV. And guys, we are. I'm shameless plug. I don't care, but if you haven't been or know people that haven't been going over to watch Sergeant's Talk TV, send them over there, guys. that channel is growing. We're trying to get as much information out as we possibly can. And this coming week, Mike is working on for next Tuesday, getting somebody that I've already seen in here making comments up on the panel to do some interviews. And if you want to know who that is, well, you're gonna have to go over to Sarge Talk TV and find out. So
challenge, I guess, given, but
yeah.
So it was disheartening, but I can't focus on that. Y'all, I do miss the ridge. I have to stop myself from missing the ridge because it can sometimes be all-consuming. And if any of you have ever been like a caretaker, caregiver for a family or loved one, you know the mental health toll it can take. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all, because I love being here, taking care of my daddy. But just the understanding of why you're here is the part that's really hard. And sometimes I just have to step away, and God bless that I have an amazing husband that can pick up where I just can't. I have to step away. And because I can't break down in front of my daddy. I have to stay strong. So thankfully I have the world's most amazing husband. Quit. Just take the compliment.
No, I ain't doing it.
Take it.
Look.
Did Jason?
I love it.
Yeah, as long as you never ride it in Knoxville. Holy wow.
Oh, I wouldn't ride Knoxville. There's no way. It would be a void highway around Knoxville for sure.
Yeah.
Would you like us to hatch? That
no
is
Brahmas.
A really, really big chicken.
Yeah,
no Brahmas.
I'll start over, guys. I'll order in some more ices.
Wait a minute.
We'll just have to go through all of our water glass eggs, which we don't know if they're going to be good, y'all. I've never done it before, but I have like 6 gallons of water glass eggs.
Look at this. Yeah. Cast iron Dutch oven with slow roasted groundhog, sweet potatoes, cracking bread, collard greens, and sweet tea.
That sounds good.
All right, Kentucky. How far is Kentucky from here?
You know, Kentucky bluegrass. We are really close to the Kentucky
there you go,
line.
Lauren. Tim loves Brahma.
Yeah. So we want to do other homestead visits while we're over here, guys.
Oh,
so
congrats. Thank you, Susie.
If you're close
to
Knoxville,
hit us up.
Hit us up. There's my Susie. I was messaging Susie the other day, and I'm like, I love getting your messages every day. And I am so sorry that I skip, I just don't have time to check Facebook every day. I try. I might share or do something like that on our videos, but yeah. Yeah, thank you, Laura and Oli. It sucks. It's a pisser, y'all. There, I said
41 years for Jesse and Lisa.
Cheers. Haha. Cheers. Cheers to Jesse and Lisa.
And you brought your hat.
I did bring my hat. I brought 2 hats with me, my casting crowns from the concert hat and my Lazy Days Ahead gift that they gave me. Going squatching. Yes. And I'm waiting now. I'm waiting for the skunk ape. Because in Tennessee, it's the skunk ape. When my boys were little, they came up and got me, right? I'm at the house. My dad has a bridge, private bridge you got to cross over a creek. And they came up and got me. And I know I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again for those that weren't listening. They brought me down to the creek, right? And there's that silty, sandy stuff by the creek. There was a footprint. A big footprint, right? And then, so I go to look in, and nice try. There were Sasquatch sightings, which in the Appalachians, it's the skunk ape, right? Locally. And in Campbell County, which was right next, right? It's here. Y'all wait. I'm waiting. One of these mornings, I'm out at 4 a.m. The skunk ape, I'm going to start smelling it. And
She's
then
gonna smell something.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
go
it
eat
on
extra
camera.
beans that night.
Please no. No, y'all have no idea.
Susan Cameron, you guys are strong. Everything you're enduring now, prayers, you will have goodness coming back to you threefold. You're inspiring. Fight on. Well, thank you, Susan. We appreciate you for that.
Susan. I don't expect threefold. I want there to be an option.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Gabby says they're enjoying their little space because they're living in a camper right now and it's tight, but it gets us,
Yep.
yeah. And honestly, you really learn living in the smaller spaces what you
What's
really
important.
need and what you want. And the stuff that you're going to have is what you need.
Yep.
And because there ain't room for all the wants.
I encourage all 7 of our kids, honestly, to live an alternative lifestyle when it comes to spaces and homes. And I think it grounds you, and I think it gives you a better perspective on what you need versus what you want.
Oh, thank you, brother
Sherry.
Jesse.
Yep. And so tomorrow. Oh, there's Keith and Nikki. I miss you guys. Like I miss all y'all. I miss all y'all. Really, I do. We'll be back in October. That's what I keep telling myself. We'll be back in October. My dad is loving us being here. So is my stepmom. Every day my dad's just like, I am so glad you're here. And yeah. Anyway, I ain't gonna go down that road because we all know that we're glad that we're here. But yeah, I suppose.
Was it hot here? Now we heard there was a heat advisory back home today, guys, and it was pretty hot here. I think it was in the low 90s.
Yeah,
but
it was hot.
We were out riding around, and yeah, I'm gonna spill the beans on that one, guys. We were riding around in comfort, big comfort. Why? Why do you say? Because the AC in my truck is fixed, y'all. No more sweating, noisy rides.
Oh, jeez. That's how excited he is.
Wow, you guys don't even understand. So, we had put in that one video, right, that I didn't mind driving Dad's truck around because we basically have the same truck, except he took his to a shop when he bought the big fifth wheel, and they put upgraded heavy-duty springs in it to basically have 1-ton rear springs. Yeah. And then they changed all the body mount bushings out to polyurethane, so it doesn't have the flex. The thing rides like a brick. And he knows and notices the difference of riding around in my truck versus his truck. And so to have the AC, I'm not going to say, I'm going to make y'all wait for the video to know exactly what it was that was bad.
Wasn't what we were expecting.
Yeah, it kind of shocked me a little bit. But it is up and running. So,
he's been freezing me out. Y'all know I can't handle the cold. And
I think she forgot there's a whole dial in there. She can warm her side up if she wanted.
Yes. I do try Sherry. You know, and
Well, thank you.
And Dad does try. And those of us that are in the medical field, whether you're a nurse or a CNA or an MA or NP, or if you're just in the healthcare field,
No.
And I noticed it when my dad's in the videos.
Bugs. We can go
yeah.
snack some.
I noticed in the videos.
Hey, bang bang night again, Dennis Green's in the house.
That the struggle.
Yes.
I see it because we're trained to see and start assessments from head to toe upon first entry. So I see it. If you're not trained in medical, you may not catch those little nuances, but I definitely do, and I watch my dad like a hawk. It's I don't want to say it's exhausting, but you're hyper alert, I guess, hyper aware, and being hyper aware does make it can exhaust you. So, yeah. But
Critters, you're all tucked in. Awesome. And
Good
she's got
job.
the new video up. So
Yay!
When y'all are done with Homestead Hangout tonight, y'all, you know what to put on and go watch Pots and Run.
Yeah.
See what Mom V's up to.
I tell you what, it's been a summer, y'all. so many of our friends and family and tribe have had so many struggles.
I mentioned you all my videos uploaded.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you.
We'll try to go check that out. It is, guys, I know we've talked about it before too, but it has been even more difficult to try to stay up to date. We feel so out of the loop of YouTube with all of our friends.
I feel like I'm letting my friends down.
And everything because there's just not time. I mean, I'm trying to stay busy to get, well, we're both staying busy, right? You know, between her doing the assessments with her dad, trying to prep all that stuff, I'm trying to get the yard manageable, make sure our living situation is good and comfortable. Yeah,
and still getting settled in. You know, anytime you make a change, it's, you know, there's that adjustment period, and, you know, finding out what's working for both of us, you know. And Dad's gotten used to me coming down in the morning, and I have to watch myself that I'm not in full on nurse mode, because I need my dad to step up and you know, learn how to do his vitals. Now I do have my own blood pressure cuff, and I like to hear his heart and hear the rhythm. Hear, you know, you can't do that with a machine, but he does have a machine, and so he's able to monitor that. It's getting him in the routine of doing those things. And so I have to remind myself all the time that I don't need to be full on nurse mode. Like, I need to allow him the responsibility of making sure. And he's doing a great job. I've got 2 books going that he writes everything down in. And even this morning, he actually beat me up, and he'd already done all those things and actually texted me, you know, good morning, and text me his blood pressure, his blood sugar, his weight, because he knows I'm going to ask if, you know, if it's not done. So it's just, you know, but it's finding those patterns and those new schedule and that kind of thing. So yeah, yay for AC.
Want to come fix my car's AC blowers and Sam's AC?
Well,
why is your AC not working, Gabby?
Yeah.
That one should be fine. But
Hi, Patty. Patty G SB.
Southern Bless, Patty and Max. Southern
Okay,
Bless,
yeah.
Homestead.
All right. I knew it stood for something. It just took me a minute, for sure. And Diana, yeah.
Got a tiny kitchen. Learn how to put a cutting board in. Actually, she's been doing that in the Nugget. It's actually right here. That one fits right over the sink here in the camper.
I mean, it doesn't snugly fit, but it helps if I have like a washcloth, and I'll kind of put the washcloths down, and then it kind of holds it. Right? Oh, y'all. Yeah, no. I mean, we still had to roll the windows down quite a few times today. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. So, hello, everyone. I'm going to be teaching my baby sister to make quilts next week.
Yay.
She'll be in a quilting boot camp next week. LOL. Bet you didn't know that there was a boot camp for quilting.
Yeah.
Brenda? I didn't know it. And it sounds horrible for me, but probably more exciting for her if you like making quilts.
I used to love to quilt. And funny story. So I know Jenna's not listening because she's with the wedding party and they're doing wedding party stuff.
Easy.
But I had actually made Jenna a quilt when she was a baby, and she still has it and sleeps with it. It's her baby blanket, and it is, don't you smack me, I see it going. It's so ratty and tatty. I really need to find my sewing machine and completely redo her baby quilt. But it's actually not a baby quilt. I made it for a twin size bed, so it's actually rather large. But it's so frayed. But good for you. Good for you also for passing along a much needed skill, because we don't necessarily have a lot of that skill anymore. And so whenever anyone wants to bring back those skills, I applaud that 100%.
Xander's in here late because he's having car issues. Sorry to hear about that, brother.
We totally know. We totally know.
Hopefully everything went well. I think he had just done the church rummage sale, or it's coming up. Like I said, we're so far behind. Hopefully that's going well.
Yeah, we were really behind.
Missy says, yeah, it was miserable there. It's so humid.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought you already did the motorcycle one.
I did put that up there, and he wanted to repeat it.
Oh.
So it might have to be one of those. I mean, I happen to know this guy, right? And he seems to buy all this brand new stuff laying around everywhere. And he happens to have 2 motorcycles that he can't ride both at the same time. We might just have to work something out.
Oh, y'all, you want to talk about day drinking? I'll be day drinking when my husband goes on a bike trip. Because,
although if they're doing a long one, well, I'll make it work. Even on that one, I would make it work.
Stay tuned, guys, because the family men all have their trout fishing trip coming up in October. That's one of the things we're going back to Arkansas for. So stay tuned for that. I almost can't wait to see the footage that he brings back from the trout trip. I'm very, very stoked about that. And he's going to deserve it, and he's going to need it, because I tell you what, I couldn't do this here in Tennessee without my husband. He is my rock, and he is my perfect partner.
I'm a rock. I know.
Well, I mean, not biological Rocky, but
no,
pretty
like
much.
A rock. Like, hey, here's your new ID card, and you carry a rock in your pocket.
I mean, my dad would adopt you. He would give you the Rocky name, and that's a sacred name. How many of y'all know Rockies, right? I mean, what a cool name to grow up with. He wants Jason to have it. Because I'd be like, thank God for my son, Jason. And his wife, Tara. I'm like, Daddy, I'm your daughter. Yeah.
Tina says hello, and great to see us both. And tell
Hi,
Pops
Tina.
hello. Will do.
Will do.
And there's one for you from Diana.
Thank you, Diana. Yeah. Yeah, he does. And I'm so blessed to be able to be here. Y'all have no idea.
Oh, good. Johnny made it home from the cow.
Yay.
Didn't get attacked. Or horribly attacked. He was out there provoking them. The little bit I got to poke in and see and hear.
So Tina, yes, the cardiac therapy. Thank you. So the cardiac therapy appointment went extremely well.
Oh. Gabby, hold up, pause. Gabby, I see your comment. I won't throw it up there. Totally understand. You don't have to say anymore.
Yeah. We went for his cardiac assessment for the rehab. And they were actually really concerned with starting him before our second opinion. Y'all, we're not joking when he said he's a walking, talking time bomb. And so even after we met with them, we'd actually scheduled his first cardiac rehab. And they actually called, and after reviewing his medical, go ahead.
Yeah, so looking at the medical stuff, the chances obviously medically, there is no reason. We've kind of said this before. If you look at his charts, you look at what is on the medical, there's no reason he's alive right now. There's none whatsoever with 3 major arteries blocked. But he is, and he's actually making some improvements, guys. Yes. Like even in just the time that we've been here, he's been more active. We've gotten his blood sugar, so that's been a big thing too. Was his blood sugars have been 600, right? And
we're getting like 150s, 170s.
Yeah, like 200 and below. And the thing is, so obviously he had other medical issues and problems that led to us finding out that he had heart issues. These are not new heart issues. He's been living with these heart issues for a very long time. Yeah. It's just nothing has ever triggered for them to go look at that. And so his body is somehow adapted to that blockage and what's going on.
And for those that are medical, when you say adapted with heart issues, if you're medical, you know that the arteries can reroute, right? They can reroute. They can find a new attachment. My dads are not.
Not that they
There's-
found. And that's the whole thing,
Right.
guys, is it's only been one set of doctors, one team of doctors that have been looking at it. The second opinion is going to allow
Yeah.
a totally different team that have some different specialties to look at them. And if there's a chance, there's a chance. If there's not, we've all accepted the fact that, hey, there might not be a chance. Oh, this now.
I know.
It's going to drive me bonkers, y'all.
So they did not feel comfortable
Yeah.
starting him in cardiac
I don't know
rehab.
about selling the e-bikes, Tim, but
Yeah.
like I said, I happen to know a guy that has a couple of them, and he
We're
really
not
rides.
selling.
I know.
No.
He's just talking smack,
Yeah.
but this same guy who's talking smack happens to own 2 motorcycles and can only ride one at a time.
Right.
And I know, well,
Yeah.
I guess they really can't call David out on it because the other one's not totally
Sure.
done yet. But
So the cardiac rehab is on hold.
yeah,
They did not feel comfortable exerting his heart for cardiac rehab. So they referred us back for our second opinion. And once we've had his second opinion, they will take the second opinion's advice on whether or not it's safe to exert his heart enough to try to strengthen his heart, given the blockages. So that's where we're at. So I apologize. I did not update on the rehab, but yeah, that happened.
go get some rest, Dennis.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
Thank you, guys. So it is 3 minutes till, guys. We are spending our Thursday
We got you,
evenings
brother.
with you. We are part of Homestead Hangout. You can start first with Gillum Farms, with finding out about cows, y'all. He is like blowing it up on his cow shorts. And so go check out Gillum Farms. And then you come to us at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time, because now we're in Eastern.
we love you, Jonesy. Thank
We
you.
love you, Jonesy. Thank you.
Our first member.
I know, right? And come hang out with us. And then after us, we go to Ginger and Joe at Not For Nothing Homestead. And then after them, we go to Dale and Nana at 9 Acre Family Farm. And that rounds out our Homestead Hangout Thursdays. And y'all, second opinion on Tuesday. Raise them up in some prayers, because I do truly believe that that's why he is still here. And I truly believe there's going to be options. So, yeah. Next
Yeah.
week, you guys will get
God
an
has a
update.
bigger plan, guys.
Yeah.
And I say this all the time, maybe not necessarily on here as much as we should, but God has a plan for every single one of us. We don't need to know what that plan is. We don't even need to accept that plan. He has a plan. He knows what our timeline is. It's not our business to ask when it is and when it's going to end and do all those. It's just to live our best life until he says, all right,
in all
I'm
his
done.
glory.
Right.
In all his
And you know, when he says it's time, that's the time.
Mhm.
And
It's not his time.
right. And so when he's got somebody, obviously like Pops, that is going to serve, you know, we don't have to understand it. And that's not our business. But he has a rhyme or reason. He has a purpose for
Yep.
Pops to still be around, and that's why he is. Even if it is just as much as us coming here, taking time out of, you know, what would be our busy life, right? We have limited time with our parents. And to be able to get those moments where as adults we're like, well, we're living our life, we're so busy. Sometimes we need to just stop.
Yeah.
Stop what you're doing. You should never be too busy for that next, you know, for your parents, your grandparents,
I
you
will
know, a
share
brother, a
thank you.
sister, anything like that. Take that time, because when they're gone, you're not going to have that time and you're going to regret that
Yeah.
decision. And that's why we're here.
And we're trying to
is-
celebrate
Yeah.
life in the here and now. How many times do you wish, oh, I wish I only had one more day, or I wish I had this? And we have that. And we're taking advantage of it, y'all. And yeah. So have a blessed
Yeah.
week. Enjoy amazing weather, amazing week. And we got a wedding to go to tomorrow, guys.
But you guys
yeah.
are going to go over to Not For Nothing Homestead and just flood the chat. Love rate them with the blue hearts. They'll know White Rock Nation sent you.
Mhm.
And we love you guys. We
We love
appreciate
guys.
you.
Thank you guys so much.
Get on over there. Nope, not gonna do. Nope.
Do it.
Just
You
go.
gotta do it. You can't not do it, because
All right.
it's something you do every week.
Go on now. Get on out of here.